Welcome to Outdoor Adventures 360. Today you're in for a unique ride through the picturesque village of Riverside, Illinois, one of America's first planned suburban communities. Strap in for this immersive VR biking experience. We're going to explore the Riverside River Trail, and we'll uncover some fascinating history along the way. Our ride starts right across the river from Riverside in the town of Lyons. And here you're looking at the Hoffman Tower. It's a historic landmark that's situated in Lyons, Illinois. It was constructed in 1908 by local brewer George Hoffman Jr. The tower was a centerpiece of a recreational complex that was designed to attract visitors with amenities like boat launches and picnic areas. It's 8 stories tall. It was notable for being the tallest building in Illinois west of downtown Chicago at the time of its completion. Its design features 4-corner turrets that was inspired by bridge towers Hoffman observed during a visit to Germany. The tower was also reputed to be the first building in Lyons to be illuminated by electricity. And in addition to the tower, Hoffman constructed a concrete dam intended to create deeper water for boating and to generate electricity for the park street lamps. And now we're entering the town of Riverside by way of the Caldwell Bridge, known as the Swinging Bridge, and it was built in 1940, and it replaced the original bridge that was constructed in 1893 that connected the two towns, Lyons and Riverside. Riverside was designed in 1869 by legendary landscape architects Frederick Olmsted and Calvert, Vaux, the same minds behind New York Central Park, New York's Flatiron Building, and the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. Their vision? A suburb that felt like a retreat into nature, with curving streets, open green space, and seamless flow along the Des Plaines River. It was a revolutionary idea that inspired suburban design across the nation. Riverside was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1970. Every bend in the road and historic home here echoes a design rooted in nature and tranquility. Riverside is known for its Queen Anne, Victorian, and Prairie-style homes. Some were designed by architectural legends like Frank Lloyd Wright and Louis Sullivan. The Riverside Water Tower, built in 1870, stands as a central icon and beacon of the village's legacy. Here you'll spot the Riverside train station, which has been in operation since the 1870s, making Riverside one of the earliest commuter suburbs in the U.S. Riverside has been home to some fascinating figures, like Frederick Roby, whose Roby House in Chicago became a Frank Lloyd Wright masterpiece, and William LeBaron Jenney, the father of the modern skyscraper. He lived nearby. Not to mention Edgar Burroughs, author of Tarzan, who spent time here during his early years. Riverside is a great place to enjoy if you like bike riding. There's bikers everywhere, and the winding paths are also everywhere, which is great for biking and sightseeing. Everywhere you look, there's something cool to see. And here you have a nice close-up of the Riverside Water Tower and the Riverside Historical Museum, which are located right next to one another and just across from the historic train station. Riverside is located just a few miles west of Chicago and just east of the town of Brookfield, where Chicago's famous Brookfield Zoo is located. And here's an interesting fact. The town of Brookfield wouldn't even exist if not for the Chicago Fire of 1871. What happened was it would have been Riverside, but Riverside had to halt construction to send workers and construction supplies down to Chicago to help with the rebuild. And by the time that was done, the people of Illinois had moved on and they decided to build Brookfield in what would have been Riverside. And now we're going to be entering into Guthrie Park just for a brief moment. It's a nice little cut through that gets us right to the Riverside Trail, just on the other side. Thanks for joining us on this historic VR journey through Riverside, Illinois. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you love immersive 360-degree travel experiences. Whether you're biking from your living room or exploring with us in person, we've got more hidden gems coming your way. Until next time, keep exploring.